What is up, guys? It is your least favorite moto vlogger, Brian636. Welcome to episode 15. I got some really special news for you. I'm finally doing probably the most requested video that I've ever gotten for Hood Eats. And no, it is not a neighborhood. It is actually a restaurant and a type of food. I don't know how I got to episode 15 without doing Chicago-style deep dish pizza, but here we are. Today I'm joined by my good friend Amin, and we are heading all the way to the near West Side neighborhood, right outside of the loop. So guys, I hope you aren't too hungry watching this video, because you are definitely about to see some food porn. This pizza is amazing. It's always been a staple in coming up around here that we'd eat deep dish pizza at special events or whatever, and we'd order either Lou Malnati's or Giordanos. Today we're going to Giordanos. No, I don't want to hear it. I think Giordanos is personally better than Lou Malnati's. I know I'm going to get slaughtered in the comments for that. So see if we're warmed up the tires. So we're looking around, seeing a lot of Euro shops, stuff like that. That is not a mistake. We are actually in Greektown. The near West Side neighborhood is probably the most diverse neighborhood in all of Chicago. You have Greektown in the very northern part of it. You have Little Italy right down the center, down Taylor Street. And then, of course, bordering all around Taylor Street and to the south of it is the UIC college campus. And then all around there is, of course, housing for students, housing for local workers, all that. So right here is where the UIC campus begins as soon as you cross over 290. Somebody liked the wheelies a little bit too much. So guys, I don't really know an appropriate episode to bring up a lot of the mafia history within Chicago, so I feel like the Italian food and being in Little Italy is kind of appropriate for it. So I could sit here and talk to you about the outfit and the history here for hours, but I'm going to give you a really glimpse overview of it. Organized crime truly started in Chicago because of the outlaw of liquor, Prohibition. When the U.S. government outlawed liquor, things like speakeasies, mobsters, and everything else in between to get your regular working class their alcohol became the norm. The Italian outfit literally had its boot on the neck of Chicago. They could pretty much do, go, and say whatever they want within this city. They had connections everywhere from the court systems to the police to the unions, everything in between. Because most of those figures probably enjoyed alcohol, but even more so, they enjoyed all the money that these mobsters were bringing in. There was crews of the outfit in the south, west, north, and downtown part of Chicago, so they literally ruled this city. We're now into Little Italy here, and we're at one of my favorite spots. I wish it was open. This Italian lemonade here, Mario's. One of the best, if not the best Italian lemonade you will ever have. They have slices of like real fruit in there and stuff. It's amazing. If you're ever in Chicago and you're in Little Italy going down Taylor Street, believe me, you don't want to miss it. And Little Italy here has kind of become the hub for a lot of UIC foot traffic. So guys, why I'm kind of talking about the outfit in the past tense is because for the most part they are gone. However, I still do believe that they're in the union and a lot of politician parties, and they just have their hands a lot more clean. The Italian mob was under fire from the FBI and the RICO laws all throughout the 60s and 70s and put a lot of those guys behind bars. But pretty much from the 20s all the way to the 70s, the outfit had their way in Chicago with nobody to challenge it until the feds started coming in. And a lot of the methods, such as like wiretapping and stuff like that, came from a lot of the investigation into a lot of the outfit here. I know this is kind of like the most stereotypical episode of Hood Eats yet, because it's like you think of Chicago, you think of Italian mobsters, you think of corrupt politicians, you think of deep dish pizza, and we got all that on this episode. See if I can clutch up with no clutch, just power it up. Power. And here's the new Abla Homes. This is pretty much another one of those last standing row houses. These are super modern though, and they're part of the public housing that are still here on the near west side. And pretty much all the shootings that happen still in the near west side neighborhood here are triangulated around the Abla Homes and around this part on the south side of Roosevelt. The condition that this mixed income housing is in though is absolutely incredible compared to a lot of the old public housing that you used to see on the west, north, and south sides of Chicago. And guys, this is also one of the first episodes that we've done that this neighborhood is not in the top 10. This neighborhood is like number 12 or number 13. in the most deadly hoods in Chicago. So far in 2019, this neighborhood has only had 64 shootings, 56 people have been wounded, and 8 have been killed. I love the way that thing sounds. So we should be here on 18th and Loomis. There we are, Giordano's famous stuffed pizza. Beautiful day, beautiful bikes, and hopefully to have some beautiful deep dish pizza in there. We've been tagged. Let's go inside. It's gonna be our first sit-down Hood Eats. Can we sit over there by the bikes? Thank you. Woo, what a view. Look at that view. It's this guy's first time having deep dish. Really? First time. Yeah, thank you very much. What do you think? Pretty good, I mean? Pretty good?
Good, man.
Very good. Giordano's started serving pizza here in the 70s. They got the recipe from their grandma, who used to live out in Torino, Italy. And they brought it here to Chicago, the two brothers did, and they've been selling pizza here. They've been a huge distributor of pizza. They ship all over the country for people that get homesick of Chicago. And yeah, if you haven't had it, I would definitely suggest trying it. Couldn't ask for much better than this. Deep dish pizza, beautiful bikes, awesome day, and Hood Eats episode 15. Gotta love it.
Right? Gotta love it.
All right, guys, so we just wrapped up eating over here at Giordano's. Absolutely amazing. Just how I remember it every time I come here. Amazing pizza. But I'll tell you what, there's one thing I like more than pizza, and that's riding. So let's get back to it. Man, is it getting cold as the sun goes down, guys. So cool that my guy Amin got to try deep dish pizza for the first time, and he absolutely loves it. Amazing deep dish pizza over at Giordano's. Makes you want to do 50-50 scrapes. Woo! And right here, guys, is the FBI headquarters in Chicago, right down Roosevelt, right in the medical district. Same group of federal agents that took down a lot of the outfit like I was talking about earlier in the video before pizza. This is where they're stationed at. From all the organized crime that Chicago has had over the years, I'd probably say the most violent years are the ones when the gangs and the outfit are not organized. Whenever there's mob bosses away or dead or, you know, looking at charges is when things always get a little bit hairy around here. Ever since they locked up Larry Hoover, you know, the leader of the GDs, and a lot of these little sets kind of splintered off by themselves, is when you saw the most influx in violence because everybody's splintered. Am I condoning organized crime or anything like that? No. However, the statistics kind of don't lie. History doesn't lie. When there's good relationships and everyone's, you know, looking to somebody else for leadership, a lot of times there's the most peaceful times here in Chicago. Alright guys, I am going to get out of here today. What an awesome episode of Hood Eats. I got to share a lot of old school history about Chicago. I got to try one of my favorite pieces of food ever, deep dish pizza. And I got to bring you guys along to Giordano's, and my buddy Amin here get to try it out for his first time. I don't think it gets much better than that. If you guys are enjoying this series, if you guys enjoyed the video, please make sure to give it a like, comment, and make sure if you're not already subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button. Really do appreciate it. Oh, you want me to do a wheelie? This is your least favorite motovlogger signing out. Peace.